Hey beautiful people, it's Carrie and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I am in a different location because for this week's video, I'm going to be doing a cooking video. We are going to be making a little pizza, but not just any type of pizza. This pizza combines my two loves. These two things have my full heart. Pizza and Mexican food. Put them together and then you get this amazing thing. You need this in your life. Anyway, so this recipe is super quick and easy and you can change it up however you like. So first, let's go ahead and show you what you need. Okay, so of course the most basic thing that you need a pan, and then I line this with foil, non-stick foil, so that there's no mess later. The foil kind of sucks, so if your foil is supposed to be non-stick foil, but it does stick, you can take Pam spray and then just spray that sucker all over it, and then nothing will stick and it'll be easy to take off and eat, because when you're hungry and angry, not a good mix. So you want to eat ASAP. So you need that, which is pretty self-explanatory if you're cooking in the oven. Since we are making a pizza type of creation, you're gonna need your pizza dough. But since we are combining my two loves here, remember, Mexican food and pizza, you're gonna need taco shells. I have two different styles. Today what we're gonna be using is the little ones. These are just flour tortillas. They're medium soft taco shells. You can definitely vary up the size. I also switch up between these big suckers. There you go. They barely even fit in frame. That crackling noise. Do you like that? You want some ASMR action? These happen to be restaurant style flour tortillas. They are grande size. They're huge. I usually use those if I'm splitting it with somebody, but if I'm just eating it all by myself, I get a little one. Next thing you need is some pizza sauce. Okay, so the pizza sauce that I use is great value. It's cheap. It's delicious, people. You don't need the bougie stuff. Just get the cheap stuff. It tastes the exact same. They all come from tomatoes, you know. Anyway, it's delicious. I dunk everything in pizza sauce. So this is a must to have on hand always. So you can't have pizza without cheese. I know some people do, but like, I don't know how you people do it. Anyway, this is the cheese that I use. It is shredded low moisture part skim mozzarella cheese. Go-to cheese on a pizza, mozzarella. Pretty basic. Oh, if you're also like vegan or whatever, you can always switch it up and do the ingredients that you use. I've tried vegan cheese before. I think it would be good on this. But this is just plain old mozzarella cheese. Next ingredients that I'm going to show you is the toppings that I like to put on my little pizza thing. Keep in mind that these are the ingredients that I like. You may not like the ingredients, so you can always switch out whatever you like or don't like or add to it. This is like go-to that I always use, so these are the ingredients that I always use. So first off, as you can see, I do not use all of these, but for the aesthetic, it's not really aesthetic, but just so it'd be easier mess to clean up. I use mushrooms. I absolutely love mushrooms. So good. So as you can see, we keep a lot on hand around here. Next step is my latest obsession. So I love pepperoni. I even like to eat it cold, just out of the package. Is that weird? I don't know. Anyway, I can't really slide this, so pepperoni. Now keep in mind, I got this pepperoni at Aldi's. I absolutely am obsessed with it. It is turkey pepperoni. So any chance I get to swap out any type of meat for the more healthier version, I try to do that just because. This is turkey pepperoni and it literally tastes like actual pepperoni. So if you want to cut down a little bit on actual pepperoni and do the healthier option, this is the way to go. I mean, healthier version in general, don't even put it on there. But if you need it and you want it, I got it. It looks a little bit more different, a little bit. To me, it looks a little bit different, but I don't know. They're tasty. That's all I put on my pizza. It's pretty simple. Because it's so little, I don't want too many toppings, but if I use the bigger one, I tend to put more on it. So now that I showed you all of the ingredients, now it is time to assemble. So as you can see, we have the pan with the non-stick foil, and then like I said earlier, I sprayed it with Pam spray. It just makes things not stick to the pan. Take your tortilla shell and then put that sucker on the pan. Take your pizza sauce. You can use any pizza sauce, but I highly recommend you go the cheap way and get this stuff. Okay, so then I just take that and then put a little dab in the middle. I just take it and then I evenly spread it across. If you're making a pizza, you know the way. You do the little round thing.
Fancy stuff.
Not really. I like to at least get a nice light coat on it because since this is so small, you don't want to get too much or else then the pizza will just taste really soggy. Getting to the corners. Nothing worse than getting a piece of crust and it has nothing on it. Okay, so I grabbed a little bit more sauce and I'm just placing that on there. I'm just gonna spread that a little bit more and then I will be back with the next step. I was trying to make a dramatic thing, but this is not working. Okay, see you in the next clip. Here is the sauce. I also forgot to mention that most of these ingredients I got at Aldi's besides the mushrooms and the pizza sauce. Those two things were at Walmart, and then the gigantic tortilla shells, I got those at Dollar General, but I'm sure you can find those at Walmart. I go the cheap way, people. We know this. I love to eat cheap, but taste like I'm eating a 5-course meal. Anyway, next thing is cheese. This cheese, I believe, was at Aldi's. It depends on where I am. If I'm at Walmart, I'll get the cheese there, but if I'm at Aldi's, I'll get the cheese there. It's just cheese. I love cheese. To me, it tastes the exact same. Again, it's mozzarella cheese. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this. I probably grabbed way too much, and I'm just going to make it rain. It's not raining men, it's raining cheese. Hallelujah. I personally like a lot of cheese. Don't worry if you're like,
she's rubbing her fingers all up in somebody's pizza.
No, this is my own. If it was somebody else's pizza I was making, I wouldn't be rubbing my fingers all up in the cheese, but it's mine and I want it spread a certain way. Getting it coated all the way around because, again, nothing's worse than when you get to the end crust and there is nothing there. So far, here is what our pizza looks like. It's looking good. Next step time. I haven't cut up the mushrooms yet, so I'm going to do that. Making a mess. Next topping that I'm going to be putting on is mushrooms. I personally like a lot of mushrooms on my pizzas. It's one of my go-to toppings. You know, some people, like in some places, you can get like those little pizzas, kind of like what I'm doing, except they make it for you. I either get mushroom pizza or I get pineapple pizza. Because to me, meats at different places can be quite disgusting, and I'm not really a big meat person on pizza. I like to go the more like, as I'm gonna be putting pepperoni on my pizza, I grabbed the wrong thing too. But that's turkey, that's not like beef. Anyway, so we're just gonna be taking some mushrooms and putting them on there. I don't know how many, it just varies on my mood. Don't forget, if you are a little kiddo and you're watching my video, make sure you do have an adult do this. I'm 18, I may not look like it, but I am very much 18. Almost 19, as a matter of fact, you guys, my birthday is next month, August 28th. Mark your calendars. Anyway, yeah. Birthdays to me aren't like that big of a deal, especially since 19 is just kind of a weird one. I don't know. I guess 19 is kind of an important birthday, but like, I don't know. I just don't really, I mean, okay, so like I like birthdays because it's like all about you. That sounds really terrible, but you know what I mean. Like you kind of like once in a while being the center of attention. It's a weird thing. I like them, but then I don't. It's just weird. Anyway, now that I talked about that for way too long, so comment below what pizza toppings you like on your pizza, because I'm always interested to see how people do their pizza. Like, are you one of those people that does not have cheese on their pizza? Please let me know, because I don't know. Just remind me for us to never get pizza together if you are one of those people. That's good. I cut up 2 mushrooms. They were decent size. And now we are just going to put them on the pizza. Now I'm just putting my mushrooms on there. Like I said, I like a lot. That's enough. Okay, you might think, wow, that looks disgusting. Okay, people, I love mushrooms. Now let's go to the next clip. Boom. Got the mushrooms on. One good thing about cooking is that when you have extra stuff, you get to snack on it. Is this weird too? We don't waste anything here. All right, so why did I just clap? Okay. The very last step that I put on my pizza is my turkey pepperoni. This stuff is so good. I'll show you up close what it looks like. It's very thin also. It's regular pepperoni. It's very good. Pepperoni to me, not really anymore, but it used to be like so addicting. Like I just loved like eating the pepperoni just casually. Like, oh, I need a snack, pepperoni. Yum. Sometimes I will just leave the pizza as it is like this, but if I'm going all out, we'll add the bougie pepperoni. So now it is time to add the little pepperonis. Now I'm just gonna be placing my pepperonis. My system with pepperonis is I put one in the middle and then I place a pepperoni like all around it. Okay, so usually what I would do is I would go ahead and put pepperonis here, but today I don't want too many pepperonis. So like I said, a pizza is so amazing. You can just add whatever the heck you want on it. So this is whatever the heck I wanted. Anyway, all right, so now it is time to put this in the oven. So the pizza is now in the oven. Camera crew didn't show up today, so it's just me. I'm kidding, you guys, there is no camera crew. It's me filming, so putting it in a hot oven. Chance of me burning myself and trying to film, I'll figure out a way sometime. But for now, I put it in the oven. It's in there. Do you hear the ticking? You probably don't hear the ticking, but it's the timer. So I love my stuff cooked under. Like most of my stuff that like you put in the oven, I like it be cooked under. I don't really like my things to be crunchy. It's weird. You're probably like, what the heck? Anyway, so if you are like me and like your thing soft and not really crunchy, you cook it for 12 minutes. But if you are like a normal person, which is not me, and like your things like more crunchier, you can cook it between like 12 to 15 minutes is like, I would say, the gap if you're doing a little one. Of course, ovens varies, so just test it out. I would say personally start with 12 minutes because that's kind of like at least how long, because you still gotta cook like the cheese and everything, so at least cook it for 12 minutes and then check it. You can poke it with a toothpick. It just varies on your preference of how you like your stuff. Since I'm using a tortilla shell, I do not like when I have those flat tortilla shells, I do not like them to have any crunch on them at all. To me, it makes the tortilla taste funky. Two, it's so thin you don't want to burn it, because then that would just be yuck. Anyway, so yeah, so I will be back, and to the magic of filming, 12 minutes is going to go by just like this. The final result, I went ahead and I took it out of the oven and then I cut it into 4. Now let's try this. Yum. how I like the bottom of mine to look, just a little bit crispy to where all the toppings are cooked, but without it being like too crunchy. Why does it get so dark? That is so good. You need to try this. So this recipe, so I'm going to finish this off camera because this isn't a mukbang. I think this recipe is perfect for anybody. If you're like me and you get super impatient when you're hungry and you need food like right now, this is a perfect thing. It's filling, it's quick without being like overfilling where you feel like ugh afterwards, you know what I mean? Quick. You can do it however you want it, which is that is the magic of pizza. You can literally put absolutely anything on pizza. I think this too would be amazing recipe for kids. So if you have little kiddos at home, or if you're a little kiddo yourself, you should definitely try this out with parents' supervision. It's a fun recipe and it's quick, it's easy. I eat this frequently if I'm like, I don't know what to eat, you know? So I just eat this because I love pizza. Pizza is my favorite food. And then Mexican food is also like a close second. So the fact that I mix these together is match made in pizza taco heaven. It's so good. Definitely recommend you do this. So if you try out this recipe, make sure to let me know. Send me a picture, tweet it to me, Instagram it to me, whatever. All my social media links are down in the description box below. Like always, I'm gonna move this out of the way so my hair doesn't get in the pizza. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching this cooking video. If you guys want to see more cooking videos, make sure to give this video a big old thumbs up and subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you will not miss out whenever I post a new video. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And until next time, always remember to pray. I can't really do this with a table in the way. Always remember to pray, slay, and conquer the day. Love you.